All right, everybody. This is NFL Outdated for the Caleb Williams 4,000 passing yards tracker, week 13, 2025. The Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams have just beaten the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. Let's get to the stats. Caleb Williams, 154 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 56.9 passer rating, 17 to 36, 47.2%. On paper, that's not good. Everyone's going to say, all the Caleb haters are going to say, oh, he's horrible. Guess what? He played within the game plan. We ran it down Philadelphia's throat. As a young quarterback, to be able to take the game plan that Ben Johnson has given him and really embrace it. And in key moments, to have, so obviously the overall stats were good, but in key moments, he, at the end, 5 of 7 in clutch time, including that touchdown pass where he rolled to the left and flicked the ball effortlessly for 28 yards to Cole Kmet for a touchdown. Hey, it doesn't get any better than that. Any Caleb hater that says, he doesn't have it, he's a bust, he's this or that, he does those type of things, and he has since USC. Now, the scary thing for the rest of the NFC is what happens when Caleb Williams puts it together for 4 quarters. This Bears team is going to be scary. Right now, we are the number 1 seed in NFC. And obviously, the Bears are for real. Caleb is for real as well. If you say he's bad, you can't understand how difficult of a throw it is. And I think overall, when you look at Caleb Williams, obviously, let's get to the tracker here. He didn't quite have that good of a game. All right. But the stats, they're there. Right. But the eye test is there as well. And Caleb Williams is a budding star in this offense. So, all right, here, current passing yards as of week 13 in the 2025 NFL season, 2,722 yards. He's projected to have 3,856 yards. So he's going to need 256 or so yards the rest of the way to make that 4,000-yard mark. As a Bears fan, I really want him to get this mark, but I would rather be in the playoffs. So when you look at the remaining schedule, obviously, big game coming up versus the Packers in week 14. The Packers are giving up 186.5 passing yards, all right? And so the opportunity is there to kind of push the ball down the field. If he doesn't quite get 200 yards and we get the win, that's most important. All right, and the Browns, it's another tough defense. They're actually giving up 170.7 yards per game, passing yards. So that's going to be another one. Packers, again, in Chicago, depending on the weather, may also be a running game plan for Ben Johnson. Now, the Niners, they're giving up the most out of the rest of the way for the Bears. They're giving up 241.8 yards per game. So there's an opportunity, if he can have a 300-yard passing game, to really push this total further out. All right? So we have that. In the last game of the season, I see it really being a shootout. The Chicago Bears have an opportunity not only to get to the playoffs, but to win the division. And I see week 17, or the last week of the season, week 18 versus the Lions, they actually give up 212 yards, 212.5 yards passing per game. So there's an opportunity there to really Caleb to seize it and finish out strong as the Bears go into the playoffs. So all you Caleb haters, all you Bear haters, we have the number 1 seed in the NFC. Caleb Williams has not even reached his full potential, and yet he is getting these wins. We're 9-3. So you look at the Chicago Bears, you look at Caleb Williams, and you look at the game script. Obviously, Philadelphia Eagles, that was a tough defense. We ran it down their throat like Swiss cheese. And you look at versus the Packers, this is going to be a huge, huge game. So if Caleb Williams can have a big game, maybe not in yards, but in clutch time and win that game in Lambeau, it will be Caleb's crib, Lambeau, which week 18, 2024, he started that. Let's keep it going. We're going to keep this conversation going. And I'm going to be ready for Wednesday, 9:30 CST for the Freezin 4 NFC North podcast. So catch us again then. And hey, bear down.